Given question, find the centroid of given composite.
Let us understand general procedure to find out centroid for any given composite figure. You can follow this procedure for each question. In this example, we have to find out centroid for this given shape. The first step, we have to select x-axis and y-axis. We have to select this x-axis and y-axis in only one particular way such that all the values of x and y should be positive. For that, this vertical line, that is the part of this shape, I will select as a y-axis. So I will extend the vertical line with the help of red marker, and this is known as y-axis. Then this bottom horizontal line I will select as a x-axis. So I will extend this bottom horizontal line. So this is x-axis. Now if we observe, the point of intersection of this x-axis and y-axis is known as origin. So here is origin O. Now all the values on the right hand side are positive. All the values in the upward direction are also positive. Now the values on the left hand side are negative and values in the downward direction are negative. So if we observe, this diagram is in the first quadrant. Now second step, we have to split the given shape into simple parts. Now if I split this diagram, or we can say that I can split this diagram into two rectangles. So if I draw here one construction line, then here is the first rectangle and here is the second rectangle. So we have to give the numbers to the shapes. So I will give here the number 1 and this is the second number. So we have to prepare here the table, and in the first column we have to write the shape number. So there are only two shapes in the diagram. So I will write 1 and 2. Now for this first shape we have to calculate area. So how to calculate area for the rectangle, that is length multiplied by this width. So 150 multiplied by 12. So these dimensions are given in centimeter. So we can say that the area is in centimeter square. So 150 multiplied by 12, that is 1800. Now in the same way we have to calculate area for the second shape. So how to calculate this? Now what is its height? So height is given 200. That is, this is the total height. So we have to subtract this 12 because here is the second shape. So 200 minus 12 multiplied by this width multiplied by 12. So we have to calculate this and we have to write here. Now what is the next step? So next step we have to choose the center point. So for the shape number 1 we will choose the center point. So I will write here the shape number 1. So center point, that means the center point for this overall length and center point of this height, that is width. So here is the center point. Now when we choose the center point, then we have to draw the perpendicular lines on x-axis as well as y-axis. So I will show here perpendicular line. So this is perpendicular line and here is also perpendicular line. Now this horizontal distance is known as x. Now this is for the shape number 1. So I will write here as a x1. And this vertical distance, that is parallel to y-axis, is known as y1. Now we have to write the value of x and y for shape number 1, that is the value of x1 and y1 to fill this table. So how to write this? So if we observe, this horizontal distance, that is the middle point of this total 150. So 150 divided by 2, that is equal to 75. So we will write here 75. Now how to select this vertical distance, that is y1. So if we observe here, the middle point is 12 divided by 2. So this distance is equal to 6. 6 plus 200 minus 12. That means we can say that 200 minus 6, and that is equal to 194. Now we will find out the values of Ax and Ay. That is, we have to multiply this area with x known as Ax and this area with y known as Ay. Now we will move to the shape number 2. So we will follow the same procedure. So first we have to select the center point. So center point for the shape number 2 is nothing but we have to take this remaining length here and we will select the center point. Now for this center point we will drop two perpendicular. One is on x axis and one is on y axis. So I will show here. So this is first perpendicular and this is second perpendicular. Now this horizontal distance is known as x and this vertical distance is known as y. So how to find out value of x? So if we observe, this is the center point, that is 12 divided by 2 and that is equal to 6. So we will show here the value is equal to 6. Next we have to find out this vertical distance. Now this total length is 200 minus 12. So we will calculate here 200 minus 12, that is equal to 188 divided by 2. And that is equal to 94. So value of y I will write here as a 94. Now next step we have to calculate Ax and Ay. So we will calculate here Ax 2256 multiplied by 6. That is 13536, 13536. And next is 2256 multiplied by 94. That is 212064. Now we will find out the location of centroid. So if we consider its coordinates are x bar and y bar, then how to calculate x bar? So with the help of this table, we have to take the addition of the Ax for the number of shapes. So if we observe here is, this is the value of A1 x1. So I will write here A1 x1 plus A2 x2 divided by A1 plus A2. So this is the formula, A1 x1 plus A2 x2 divided by A1 plus A2. So if we calculate this, we will get 36.62 and its a unit is centimeter because all the values are given in centimeter. Now next is y bar. So how to calculate y bar? So again this is the value of A1 y1. So A1 y1 plus A2 y2 divided by A1 plus A2. So when we calculate this, we will get 138.37 centimeter. Now we will locate this G in the diagram. So here x bar is 36.62. So here this distance is 12. So we have to take approximate here. This is the 36.62 centimeter and then 138.37. So this remaining distance is 188. So we have to select 138. So it may be here. So intersection point we have to show. So this how to show this distance? So I will again connect with the centroid G with x axis and the y axis. So here this horizontal distance is known as x bar and this vertical distance is known as y bar, and here is the location of G.